Hello, welcome to this weather update. It's about 7:30 on July 14, 2019. And if you noticed, if you've been outside this afternoon, you'll notice the humidity has come down. Skies are looking a little better, and it's starting to feel a little better out there. But it's still kind of hot. That's the thing. So if we look at some of these temperatures, you'll see right now we're in the mid 80s. There's no, you see, look at these arrows. There's no sea breeze anywhere. Very strong northwest winds today. And if we move this back about 3 hours to this, you'll see here we're up near 90 everywhere, even right on the south shore with no sea breeze at all. But the thing is, the dew points are down. So if we look at the humidity here, and we'll go into some observations here, but we'll first start off with the Wed and Thu sky. If we look at the humidity here, you can see it's coming down. We have dew points now in the 50s. So earlier, if we go back to around 1 o'clock, you'll see dew points were in the 60s. So it's a lot better now than it was before. A lot better. And that's the humidity is down, and that makes a big difference, let me tell you. So let's look at some of the observations today across the area. No sea breeze at all anywhere today. So everywhere got pretty much close to 90. See 86 at Farmingdale with a northwest wind to 12, gusting to 17, but the dew point is down to 55. So the humidity is down, and that's the key. When you have that humidity come down, that's what really helps. But it looks like it hit 89 at Farmingdale, so it got pretty close to 90. And you can see it started off humid in the morning, and then the dew points dropped, and the humidity is much lower now. And we'll see the same thing. We'll go and take a look at West Hampton as well, or I'll look at Islip as well. I mean, there's no real huge variation in temperatures, but it's a little hotter at Islip, 88 degrees, northwest wind at 13. The dew point is 56, so the humidity again is down. Islip was a lot hotter at 92. And you can see there were a lot of clouds that did pop up during the day, but the clouds have cleared out. So 92 degrees, it did hit 92 at Islip. So 90 degrees at Islip finally, 90-degree temperature. Usually it's cool because of the sea breeze, but no sea breeze today, so that's the key. Let's go and look at West Hampton. Look at West Hampton as well. 87 at West Hampton, dew point 56. And let's go and take a look at what it hit there. Wow, 93. So again, when there's no sea breeze, it is hot. 93 degrees at West Hampton. No sea breeze today, but again, the dew point is coming down. And let's go to our favorite hot spot. We already see what it is in Central Park, 85. Let's go to our favorite hot spot here and look at this and see what Toms River is. Let's see what it is. So 87 at Toms River. Notice still holding on to the humidity in Toms River. So Toms River is more humid. And let's see what Toms River hit. 91. So it is more humid in Toms River. That's the thing. Even though because it takes a while for the dry air to get further to the south, I guess. That's probably what it is. So looking at the satellite, we'll look at the satellite now, and you'll see that little area clouds. The clouds have gone pretty much. Here is a little area cirrus. This might bug us overnight into tomorrow morning, but I think some models are indicating tomorrow will be clear by the afternoon. Looking at the MODIS satellite, you can see, let's first go start over our area. You can see the clouds that have popped up over our area in the afternoon there. But there's still a good deal of sunshine. Very hot to be outside, so that's why I didn't go to the Pine Barrens. Sorry, 90 degrees. I'm not going, even if it is less humid. That's still really, it would have to be really dry. Yeah, let's go back out on this and look at what's left of Barry, Barry is now a tropical depression, by the way. But you can still see its form here. And here is Tropical Storm Barry. And we'll first start off with the satellite loop of it, so you can see what it looks like. You can still see it churning away here. And the thing is, you still have this moisture coming in over Louisiana, and this is going to be producing. You can see the cloud tops here. You can see them right there. So you still have this moisture that's coming into this area. So let's look at the latest advisory on Barry, the latest forecast on this. So it's just a depression now, not really much wind with it. Maximum sustained winds 35 miles an hour. It's not, the wind is no longer even a factor at this point. It's going to be about the rain. That's going to be the issue. And I want to take a look and see if we can find out how much rain has fallen already. Looking at the Weather Service for New Orleans, you see here this heavy rain that keeps going over the same areas. It's going into Alabama too a little bit, and the rain just keeps hitting these same areas over and over and over again. So let's see if we can get some surface observations here. Oh boy, where did that just take us out of there? This is what I want. Let's take a look and see how much rain they've gotten in New Orleans. Probably not that much rain there. I'm going to look at Houma. See if we can get the Houma terrible air. Wow, look at the dew point. 79, almost 80. So it's very humid air. Let's see how much rain they've gotten. Not that much. I'm surprised. Not that much at all. Barely anything. That's interesting. So it looks like that this part of Louisiana may have missed out on the rain here. Houma, New Orleans. You got to look and see where, and there's tornado watches in effect because again these storms could produce tornadoes. So let's go a little further west here, and I think this is where some of the heavier rain is hit, where that flash flood warning is, and that airport is knocked out. So we don't have an observation out of that airport. Let's try Lafayette. So Lafayette, 78 degrees. Move this up a little bit here. 78 degrees, dew point 73. You can see the wind, a little bit of wind, but not that much. It's mainly all about that rainfall. Let's see how much rain they've gotten. All right, 3.31, 0.36, 0.71. So they've gotten maybe 4 inches so far. Still not as bad as what we feared as far as the rainfall amounts go. But again, it's hit or miss as to where those bands develop. Let's go look at Baton Rouge. 75, overcast and breezy. Let's see what they've gotten. Not that much either. I don't see that much here either. Interesting. Alright, so not really seeing any really heavy rainfall amounts here, which is good. Hopefully it staves off the flooding, hopefully. Let's go a little further east. Let's look at this area here. Maybe this area got a little more rain. Let's see. Not seeing a lot of rain here. I am not seeing a lot of rain at all. So it just goes to show you how hard these things are to predict. And sometimes the models aren't always correct. If you're looking at the radar, it looks like there's heavy rain just east of Baton Rouge. And then there's another. Maybe we should be looking more into like where Biloxi is, maybe in Mississippi. Maybe that area, maybe. Let's go east. Let's go east and see if we can... So here is another airport observation. These dew points, unbelievable. And this air is going to be heading our way, which is not going to be pleasant. Nope. Nothing impressive on the rainfall amounts. Not even here. So it seems like the amount of rain I hate to say, maybe it might be busting a little bit. Maybe we're not going to see the amount of rain. But here's the thing: there's still more rain to come. So we'll see. But maybe the 2 feet totals, I don't think they're going to materialize. At least I have not seen any observations of 2 feet rainfall totals. Let me see if we can look at the Twitter here on this page and see if we can find their Twitter. Let's see. Oh, yeah, new window. It's fine. Let's see if they have any new. So here are the rainfall bands. Well, I'm trying to see if here's some down trees. I know there has been some flooding, but I don't think anyone's gotten 2 feet of rain yet. I don't think so. Here's some pictures of down trees, but again, the wind's not that much of a factor as the rain. But so far, I'm not seeing really any reports of heavy, huge rainfall amounts. Well, we'll have to see what has. We can actually look at this though. Regional rainfall. What's this? All right, so this is the rain that's fallen over the last 30 days. Yeah, over Baton Rouge, looks like over the past 30 days they may have gotten like 10 to 12 inches of rain. So 8 to 10, 10 to 12. So a lot of rain has fallen in some areas, but again, there could be areas that have gotten more rain. We just don't have the observation for that area. So unfortunately, we just don't have that. So let's go and look at our forecast. So we'll first start off looking at the GFS, the large-scale GFS, to see what's going on with Barry. You can see the remnants just kind of slowly move up, and then they start affecting our area later Wednesday into Tuesday, perhaps. And you can see that ridge building. That's going to be a problem because we're going to have to start dealing with a lot of heat, and we're going to have to talk about that. And you can see it's these fronts try to make it through, and look, it's forming something else too. I'll have to watch that too, and take that remnants right up the east. So. The remnants of it anyway, but this is a ways off. I'm not gonna even. That's really super long range. Let's get started with the temperatures first of all, and we'll see where the temperatures are going to be going this week. All right, so let's back up to tomorrow. So for your Monday, It's going to be cooler. See, I see mostly mid 80s on the map, so a lot better. It'll also be drier. We'll look at the dew points. Then the heat starts coming back on Tuesday with near 90 degrees, maybe on the North Shore and in New York City, and maybe probably above that in New Jersey. Wednesday heats up a lot more in New Jersey with mid 90s. Again, looks like there'll be a sea breeze on the South Shore that day. Thursday, maybe we're a little cooler because of the remnants in the area, bringing some clouds, but it's going to be really humid, and we're going to look into that too in a moment. And again, 90 for New Jersey, and then here comes the heat for Friday. And this is scary, folks. Friday, look at this, near 100 degrees, and it does not look like there will be a sea breeze anywhere, according to this map. So this is really scary. We're going to have, I think, some of the big heat wave, probably one of the worst heat waves we've had in a couple of years coming for Friday and then the weekend. So near 100 on Friday, and then look at Saturday. Again, near 100 degrees. Yeah, brutal. Near 100. We may have that stretch of 100 degrees for several days in a row. Again, near 100 degrees perhaps on Sunday, depending on where you are, mostly in the city, but parts of Long Island could get close to 100, I think. And then look, Monday, we finally start seeing a little relief for the island, a little more of a sea breeze, but for New Jersey, still near 100 degrees. New Jersey, you might see 5 days of 100 degrees, and then look, we're back, we're hot again for Tuesday, and then maybe finally get some relief by Wednesday and Thursday, finally. So we're going to have to make it through, and then after that, it looks like it gets cool, so we'll have to get through this stretch. It's going to be a really bad heat wave. It probably could be 5 days, at least 3 days in a row, 90 plus. It'll definitely be a heat wave, but I think one of those days, parts of Long Island may even get close to the century mark, and I think Tom's River will see probably 3 days in a row of 100 degrees. So now let's look at the dew points, and let's see what the dew points are going to be showing as we go into the future. So we'll go back to tomorrow, and looking at tomorrow, you see that dry air in place. So dew point's going to be a lot lower. It'll be a lot comfortable, but enjoy it, because once Tuesday comes, we start seeing the dew points on the way up again. Wednesday, we're already dealing with dew points in the mid-60s. Thursday, here comes that tropical, really tropical air from what's left of Barry, so dew points near 70. And then Friday, here, we're not only going to be dealing with this heat, we're going to have dew points near 70 degrees. It's going to be humid. According to the wind barbs, at least, maybe there'll be a sea breeze on the South Shore. Saturday, barely a sea breeze. Look at these really high dew points. Some 80-degree dew points in Michigan, so that's really bad. And then Sunday, it looks like maybe a little dry air tries to sneak down on Sunday, bring down the dew points. But then they go right back up again on Monday. And it looks like, again, there's more of a sea breeze that day. And then Tuesday, we're still dealing with the humidity. And then it looks like hopefully the GFS can hold this front through, get this front through Wednesday. And to Thursday, we hopefully can get some relief, hopefully get this front through. But this looks like could be a stalled front syndrome deal. So, and then there's that tropical system that it has going up the spine of the Appalachians, or whatever's left of it. So now let's look at the skies. Let's see how the skies are going to be doing. Believe it or not, in all this, I actually today's heat, I saw a nice bus with no air conditioning. Yep. That's it's going to be bad next week too. And then you got I don't talk about that, but so GFS looks like it has a lot of clouds around, a lot of high clouds. I think it's overdone personally. Tuesday, I mean, you're not going to have clear skies this week. That's the bottom line with this kind of air mass. So I'm not really even going to spend too much time on that. I'm just going to spend time on looking at the clouds for tomorrow, because that's the day that you might be able to get some. Let's look at the NAM and really get some clear skies tomorrow. Maybe go to the Pine Barrens, which would be nice, because it'll be my only chance for a while. And then Monday, yeah, it looks like, it doesn't really look that clear, but it'll still be a good day to get some walking in, because it'll be dry, so the humidity will be low. And then for Tuesday, there'll be some clouds around, so we'll have to see what happens. Because the Canadian model, for whatever reason, has it clear. So if I look at the Canadian model, you see it has it mostly clear. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens with the sky cover. But main thing is tomorrow will be comfortable, so you want to enjoy that, because after that, it's going to be uncomfortable for quite some time. And that heat wave looks pretty bad. And this is all because of the general pattern that we're in. If we back off and look at this and look at the GFS and take a look at the dew points overall, you can see where the humidity lies. And this is the same issue that we've had all summer long. Dry air is west of the Rockies. East of the Rockies is humidity. Doesn't really change that much. And you can see the overall pattern just doesn't change. The tongues of heat coming out of the oceans continue to keep rising up, and we're still stuck in this miserable pattern toward as the month closes. Nothing really has changed. That's really the unfortunate thing of it. What can I say? But anyway, that's going to wrap up this weather update. Last night was really muggy too. Well, last night was really humid. It was so muggy. I was coming back from those fireworks in Rockville Center, and it was just so muggy, and I felt like I was starting to have heat stroke. It was so bad. Just walking back, I just came in and I was like just about ready to drop. But anyway, this is what the humidity does. So once it gets like that again, I'm not gonna try to do too much walking. So you see seasonable Monday, hot and humid weather, middle to late week. So that wraps up this weather update. Enjoy the dry air for the next 24 hours or so. Take it easy.